by the Blue Wave Town's Palace Hall. Study room. Chun Rahai and Fan Tianlai sit opposite each other. Chun Rahai, with his shoes off, rubs his feet under the table, looking very comfortable. Especially when he sees the helplessness in Fan Tianlai's eyes, he feels even more at ease. Thus, he rubs them more frequently, one by one, creating a pile on the ground. Fan Tianlai looks distressed. He always feels that his parents must have had foresight to give him such a perpetually troubled face. From birth, knowing that he would grow up to work with Chun Rahai. It is simply torturous being around this guy, but they can't leave each other, causing daily headaches. Am I really punished for breaking the heavenly law? Any intelligence? Fan Tianlai sighs. Fang Che has already left Blue Wave City with his shadow. It seems he truly regards the shadow as a trusted servant. Chun Rahai says, "Isn't that perfect? Yes, we finally managed to infiltrate successfully using this opportunity. And Fang Che is also talented. Enough. There will definitely be more intelligence in the future, so his safety cannot be compromised." Along the way, Chun Rahai states, now both of them have abandoned their initial plan of training and utilizing later near Fang Che. They have also resisted the pressure from the Dark Department to take him back. This place is crucial. He cannot leave. This makes the higher-ups of the Dark Department curse. You said you would return after training for a few months. Now, just after leaving, you change your mind? It's outrageous. Yes, Fang Che's safety cannot be compromised. I will personally follow secretly. Fan Tianlai immediately stands up. In this palace hall, facing Chun Rahai every day is almost unbearable. He quickly finds an excuse to leave. You are going personally? Chun Rahai is surprised. Is it necessary? No problem. Fang Che carries the Su family's huge fortune. He will naturally be safe within Blue Wave City. But once he leaves alone, there will certainly be waves of trouble. After all, the benefits are substantial enough to make people risk everything. This is inevitable. If Fang Che sets out alone, he will inevitably carry a large amount of wealth too. Bai Yunzu. It is normal for people to have ideas about it, but it doesn't necessarily require the deputy, hall master of the town hall, to go personally, does it? Ha, ha. Fan Tianlai disdainfully says, I'll come back when your habit improves. Chun Rahai lifts his smelly foot. Are you talking about this? Oh. Suddenly inhaling. Fan Tianlai's face changes drastically as he rushes out the door. Bang. The door closes. Chun Rahai laughs loudly, then stops, looking at his own foot, sighing. On the other side, in the heart-teaching sect, Night Demon, accompanied by his servant girl, has set off on the road to Baiyanzu. They have left Blue Wave City. The journey isn't far, less than 2,000 miles. However, there are many mountains and dangerous places along the way. Night Demon's safety cannot be compromised. In Shun decides immediately. If he dies, where will I find someone to block those geniuses? Shall we send Qian Gongfeng on this mission? Good. Qian Sanjiang readily agrees. He is willing to take on this task. Since the last baptism into the sect, Qian Sanjiang realized that this Night Demon, Fang Che, has already caught the attention of the sect leader. Once his cultivation reaches a certain level, his future prospects will surely surpass the heart-teaching sect. Establishing good relations now means a bright future. Hee. I will depart immediately. Good. 2 days have passed. Fang Che slowly traveled 300 miles. Yemen is now successfully trained by Fang Che from an ordinary person into a martial disciple. She has reached the 3rd stage of martial arts. She has made great progress. It's already considered a genius speed, mainly because she ate 2 heavenly pulse fruit, which forced her to improve rapidly. And she needs to do it fast to avoid arousing Fang Che's suspicion. So Chun Rahai and Fan Tianlai decided she must advance. The faster, the better. Since Fang Che wants to cultivate assistance, only high cultivation can enable her to be useful to him. Therefore, Yemen shows great effort. She is making progress. But Fang Che is still unsatisfied. Why are you so slow? How stupid can your brain be? What a waste. Get off the carriage and walk. Practice while walking. How can you expect to be used if your cultivation doesn't improve? All you think about is enjoying yourself. At such a young age, how can you become a qualified vase without enduring hardship? You will not only warm my bed, guard me, fight for me, attend to all my living needs, and look beautiful. In short, I have high expectations for you. If you don't work harder, I will sell you to a brothel. Get down, get down. Fang Che drives Yemen off the carriage. Even the driver can't bear to see it. He is furious inside. Rich kids these days are no good. Such a delicate beauty. Yet he won't let her ride in the carriage, forcing her to walk. Does he have any humanity? Unbeknownst to him, being driven off the carriage suits Yemen perfectly. Inside the carriage, facing Fang Che was uncomfortable, and she dared not mobilize her internal energy, fearing discovery. Getting off the carriage gives her freedom. Moreover, getting off allows her to practice walking correctly, constantly recalling the correct posture, taught by Fang Che to correct her long-standing bad habits. Thus, she pouts, staring straight ahead with big eyes, displaying a look of discontent, as if she is upset about being driven off the carriage. While striving to cultivate herself, Fang Che smiles in the carriage. Yemen, this girl indeed has potential. As long as I continue to train her, she will surely become a formidable expert in the future. She didn't dare to practice in the carriage. This point needs to be considered for her. Hopefully she won't disappoint my efforts in cultivating her and kill more people from the Waiwi Wengjiu sect in the future. From my perspective, after learning the boundless true scripture and mastering various weapons, my standing, sitting, holding swords, attacking, boxing, kicking, body techniques, etc. from my past life were full of loopholes. There is a significant gap. Yemen, although she has learned less than 1/10, merely some superficial knowledge, it is already sufficient to improve combat power. Unlike me, who can cultivate multiple skills since the boundless true scripture absorbs spiritual energy fast enough, Yemen can only cultivate one weapon in her entire life to maximize her combat power. Judging from her habitual movements, her talent should be for the sword. I need to introduce her to the sword early and start her cultivation to prevent her from being discovered in the future. With the Su family's wealth in my hands, many people in the city have their eyes on it. They have no chance within Blue Wave City, but now that we're out, there should be some who will step forward.